it's very important. And this, of course, has come to light because of the coronavirus hysteria worldwide. Y por supuesto es por el asunto de coronavirus mundial, que en una ocasión tenemos oportunidad de contaminar uno a otro y queremos ser responsables y no hacer eso, por eso hay un nuevo protocolo. And we want to be responsible and not contaminate one to each other, so that's what this protocol is set up for. This is going to take a little bit of muscle memory for all of us who are normally put this cup and spoon right up to our lips. So the biggest thing to learn and to apply is the cup and spoon never will touch your mouth. Lo más grande para aprender en ese nuevo protocolo es el cuchara nunca toca la boca. So basically we have the same cupping setup that we have 5 cups that we'll cup through. We have dipped water, and you have your spittoon, right? Each of us will be receiving a shot glass. This will be either a glass or a paper one. We're going to try to get glass by tomorrow, but for today, some of us will need to use paper cups, small paper cups. Y la cuchara solamente se usa para transferir el café. Se transfería el café a la vaso o copa de trago. Y ya puedes escupir. ¿Okay? Entonces, en ese sentido, el taza de trago es lo que toca la boca. ¿Okay? Lo puede hacer con varias, y al final de hacer las 5 tazas, ya se puede enjugar la copa si deseas y lo pasas. La cuchara, otra vez, el reglamento más fuerte es que nunca toca la boca. La cuchara siempre queda. Okay? And after you finish the 5 cups, you can clean it out if you like, pour it. Between cups, there's no reason that you need to rinse the shot glass. And if you're really feeling unsafe about everything, you can fill it with aguardiente. So a couple tips that I want to give you in this. I did practice this in my lab in Lima on Friday, and it does function, but it does slow you down a little bit because we're in a big group cupping. We want to be aware of that. And so a general tip I want to give, all of the coffees that are made the top 40 have in our pre-assessment surpassed 84 points. All of the coffees that you'll be tasting this week have been tasted at least 3 times, if not 4 times. Usually twice by the local co-op, and then by the head cuppers and by the pre-selection committee. And the pre-selection committee was just 2 weeks ago. I had the privilege to be there with 7 other cuppers. And any coffee that was defective or had inconsistencies in cup, we eliminated in the pre-selection round. So Willow mentioned these 3 are not going to have too many adjustments on this. I would say that's really safe to say. I would be surprised if we find any inconsistency. It can happen. That does happen, and you should be aware. But let's not really focus on making sure that the cups are consistent. We should go with the opinion they're going to be consistent. If you find an inconsistency, great. So that being said, it's not necessary to cup all 5 cups every single pass around the table. So I would like to suggest an easy solution to that, is that in the first pass, you taste 2 cups. In the next pass, you pick 2 different cups. And in your final pass, the 3rd pass, you can pick 2 additional cups. If you just do 2 cups rather than all 5 cups, it will speed up your process, and then this being a little bit slower will even out to be about the normal process you're used to on the cupping. Entonces, sugiero que catamos solamente 2 tazas cada paso de la mesa, que normalmente catamos los 5 en cada vez, pero estamos catando los 5 por un propósito de uniformidad que ya sentimos que estamos seguros porque pasó 4 veces las preselecciones. Entonces, sugiero que cata solamente 2 tazas, la primera paso, el segundo ronda de la mesa, otro 2 tazas, y la última ronda de la eso, otro 2 tazas. Así ya cataste mínimo los 5 tazas una vez cada uno. Si hubiera ser un defecto de fenol, por ejemplo, hubiera detectar en cualquier de la ronda que has pasado. Entonces hacemos un check muy sencillo de esas 3 categorías. Okay? So that's my first recommendation. Tip would be just try 2 cups at a time as you go around the table. The second recommendation is because you're transferring the liquid from the glass into a shot glass or a paper cup, it's cooling down here. So we can start a little bit earlier than you're normally used to. Okay? Porque estamos transfiriendo el líquido a la copa, está enfriando muy rápido acá. Y ya puedes iniciar la catación un poquito más temprano que normal. Pues normalmente esperamos al minuto 12 para iniciar catación, puedes iniciar en el minuto 9 o 10. Okay? So normally it's around the 12th minute after the break that after the pour that we cut. You can start probably around minute 9. It's a little bit cooler here than maybe other places too, so could be even minute 8. Try it out and see how it goes, but that will help facilitate that we can finish the cupping within a timely manner. This is not an optional request for everyone. This is an obligation for us as a group. That said, we are not going to be here as Nazis getting on everybody to make sure that you do this, okay? We're all responsible. We all know that we all want to care for each other here in a group. So we just ask you to be responsible, learn how to do the methodology this week, and let's try it out. And let's remember that the most important thing is you find the best coffee you want to buy. Okay? Entonces, no vamos a ser súper estrictos con eso, pero sí es una obligación, no es opcional. Es una obligación que todos atendamos a ese nuevo protocolo. No vamos a estar vigilándoles estrictamente qué están haciendo, pero sabemos que todos somos responsables y queremos cuidar a nuestros compañeros que estamos catando aquí, entonces pedimos su responsabilidad personal que trata de aplicar ese nuevo protocolo. Y lo más importante es que encuentre el café que quieres comprar. My final comment is, and you've heard Willem say this and Maria say this a few times, that you guys here are buyers. The main goal of this week is not to rate the coffees from 1 through 20. That is not the main goal for this week. The main goal for this week is that every single one of you find a coffee you want to purchase. That's our main goal for here. That's why we're here. This is not a jury of cuppers. This is a jury of buyers. Aquí la más importante meta de esta semana no es que juramos los cafés 1 a 20, sino que cada uno de ustedes encuentre el café que quieres comprar. Aquí no somos un jurado de catadores, sino un jurado de compradores. We're very privileged to have you here, and we thank you for coming to buy these coffees and participating this week. So, no further ado, I don't know, Javier?
Just a question.
Yeah.
Just for curiosity.